Mr. Hatch, how you doing?
Oh, great.
Your name? You're gonna plead to impeding traffic?
Yes, ma'am.
You gotta be careful. You got a careless, reckless. Use your head now, okay? It's not good. To the charge impeding, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Please accept it. 175. Cash your into the hall to your right. Good luck. People against Ahmad. Abdul Bassett Ahmad. 25B1490881. Good morning. How you doing?
Good.
Your name? You're gonna plead as charged to this, right?
Yes.
Boy, you got people injured, transport, you gotta be careful. To the charge of driving left of center causing an accident, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Please accept it. 195. Cash your into the hall to your right. Good luck. Umaz Ali Rana, 25B14894. How you doing?
I'm good.
What's that say?
Sorry?
I'm just wondering what that says on your shirt.
It's like a brand name.
Okay, all right. I'm just trying to learn something today. You're gonna plead to impeding, right?
Yeah.
Responsible or not responsible?
Yes, responsible.
Pardon?
Responsible.
I'll accept the plea. 150, you're all set. Cash your into the hall. Good luck. People against. Kazmarek, Matthew James Choke, Kazmarek, 25I414924. Call in Emily, please. Good morning, Mr. Nahikian. Your appearance?
One thing you get 1520 on behalf of Mr. Kazmarek, who is to my right, sticking to the record. Matthew Kazmarek.
So he's charged with one count, and it's there to provide proof of completing his 8 hours community service and providing proof by June 20th.
Correct. He did not provide proof. We would be pleading guilty to that today.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes.
Even though you're not on probation, I'll adhere to that statutory language. The most you could get is 5 days. Do you understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
Did you sign the advice of rights and read and understand the rights?
I did, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights. There will be no hearing or trial. Do you understand that?
I understand.
To the charge of fail to provide proof of completing 8 hours community service by June the 20th of 25, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Did you fail to provide proof of completing community service by that day?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
You still wish to plead guilty?
Yes.
Please accept it. Has he done it?
Not yet, Your Honor. I went over all the places where he can do it. He knows of a few that he's gonna look into. We're just asking for a little time and if necessary, add 4 extra hours of community service to make it 12, and you'll get that done.
Why are you taking so long?
I've been trying to look for work. It hasn't not so far now.
So you're not working and you still haven't done it?
No, I've been looking for work. I've been trying to get into places, trying to pay the fine off too, which has been difficult without any income.
Your name?
Emily Casino.
How much do you owe? How much does he owe here? He owes $100, right?
He has been making payments.
I see that. He just missed, well, he hasn't, I don't know if he's missed. I don't think he has. All right, close enough. No excuse really to not have it done if you're not working. You served 6 more hours of community service. All community service hours to be done by, all community service hours to be completed by August the 28th. Do you understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
And that's only gonna be 14 hours, but you gotta get going, all right? I won't assess any costs. Do you need more time to pay?
I should be able to make the last couple payments here every Monday, so.
Okay, all right, if you need more time, call the court, we'll go on Zoom. I'll be glad to give you an extension. Just do it on or before any due date, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck, thanks, Mr. Nahikian. Nicholas J. Horn, 25T704225.
Good morning, Honorable Keith, 1520 on behalf of Mr. Horn, who is present to my left, speaking directly, Mr. Horn. Nicholas Horn.
Your name?
Emily Casino.
So he's got 3 prior technical violations. I arraigned him. I explained I'll only count these as 1 since they all really arise out of the same alcohol consumption given the time limits. But that would still put him where he could have his probation revoked and incarcerated for a year on the attempt R&O and 90 days on the disorderly. So you understand that, right, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is he going to do, Mr. Neal?
Yes, Your Honor. I've gone over the violations. Ms. Martin would be pleading guilty. I'd ask for the opportunity to allocate you.
If you plead guilty here, you understand you could get 1 year on the one count, right? 90 days on the other, right? And you understand all your rights? If you plead guilty, you're giving up all those rights and there will be no hearing. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. As to the charge that you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol, I'm just going to say on July the 18th. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Did you consume alcohol on July 18th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you test positive on the SoberLink blows? It's 7:16 on that date in the morning, 7:33 and 7:49 in the morning.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept the plea to all 3 counts. I'm just going to count it as 1 technical violation for the record. I'll just make a note, positive SoberLink blows, all 3 counts. But again, they rise out of the same event, transaction, or occurrence. So we'll count it as 1 technical violation, 4 total. Why does he keep doing this? Go ahead, tell me what's going on with him. He can't stop drinking.
So he did go a couple months without a violation. As you can see by his previous violations, they all kind of came at once. He was having a lot of issues. He got onto the SoberLink. He had been doing pretty good. This day was actually his brother's birthday. His brother had passed away, so it was a tough day for him. Not that his brother passed away on the 18th, but passed away previously, and this was his brother's birthday. So obviously he didn't handle the stress and sadness that comes from that day appropriately, but he has been talking with his therapist. They have come up with a plan to address this and giving him ideas on how he can address his bad days, how he can do it in a way that's not gonna impact him negatively, even aside from the probation. You don't want to be drinking when you're sad. So he is addressing that. I think his therapist either sent Emily an email or is going to send Emily an email. He has completed his community service. I think he's made his payments. I'm just asking that Mr. Horn be continued on probation. If anything, maybe add some community service. But I do think he is improving, and that should be the goal of the probation.
All right. So I just want to be clear. He had a plea to, I don't know how many chances I can continue to give you, sir. You pled guilty to all counts consuming alcohol back in May. I ordered 1-day court work program and ordered also that you test weekly.
And SoberLink until September 1st.
Then you were in here in June, so you've been here the last 3 of the last 4 months of violations. What do you think?
It's hard to say. I did speak to Demaya at the guidance center. She's not recommending intensive outpatient because that was kind of my first thought. She said that she just feels like with his financial status, work schedule, and parenting life, that she doesn't think it would benefit him. This was on July 23rd. He was honest with her about the drinking event. He is attending his outpatient for the most part. It does look like for.
I want to clarify something. He's been on probation for basically 4 months and a week or so, right? He's had 3 drinking episodes. Why doesn't she think that this is important enough to require IOP?
I'm not a therapist.
I'm not either, but I don't understand that.
My first thought, she said that.
Can I see the prior violations, please? Do you have those?
So the you wanna see them or you want me to read them?
Well, you can just tell me, I take pretty good notes, but I got chemical testing. This is on the show cause that's dated May 27th. I dismissed counts 3 and 4, and it was chemical testing. It looks like maybe misses on
So it was for THC, it was essentially for new use.
April
was
7th and
April-
April 22nd, right?
Yep,
And then on the prior violation that he had,
it was April 24th, he had positive results on his sober.
I don't know why she doesn't think he needs IOP. Can I see the screening?
And then I did just want to know, he did reschedule his individual appointments with Demaya. It looks like for June, he rescheduled June 4th and 25th, and then for July, he rescheduled July 2nd and July 16th.
Mr. Horn, I don't know if you're aware of this. You are, oh, yeah. Yeah, you got 2 prior drunk drivings. Now, I can't imagine somebody, I don't mean to criticize anybody, but I cannot imagine.
Well, and I'll be honest, I believe Mr. Horn has Medicaid, so it's not even necessarily Demaya. He has to meet certain criteria through like the Detroit Wayne Mental Health Authority. And I think it's like 3 drinking events in 30 days. Don't quote me on that, but it's something along those lines. That
3
is
drinking events within 30 days?
again, don't quote me on that. But it's something like that the county only, approves you if you have X amount of drinking events and so on. So I don't know if that,
He's coming off the sober link what day?
it was September 1st.
Anything else?
No, just, I guess, note that we all know insurance companies don't want to pay, so I just think to lessen the chances of them having to pay for some sort of treatment is not surprising. I would just say that Mr. Horn, I do think he is improving, and I do think taking responsibility is a big part of that. I'm just asking that you be given one last chance to continue on this probation.
He hasn't been discharged from treatment, right?
No, he's in outpatient.
Defendant to pay additional costs of 100. Remain on sober link until November 1. Serve 3 days jail. You have to complete treatment. You have 21 days to appeal and 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer. I hope that wakes you up, because you are a young man to have these criminal convictions and then keep violating. I'm sorry. Good luck. You can have a seat over there. I'll give him time to pay.
I'm sorry, do you want chemical testing and sober link to November 1st? just so
Yes,
I'm clear?
I'm sorry. I should have made that more clear. The chemical testing right now has been going, what, bi-weekly or weekly?
It should be weekly also.
And test weekly until November 1. This could have been worse. If you do it again, it's going to be, okay? I don't know what to tell you, sir. Good luck to you. Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Meekian. Hmm? Oh, you can take all those. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
And then this. Michael Francis Harper. 25F244393. Morning, sir. Your name? You're going to plead to impeding, right?
Yes, sir.
Responsible or not responsible to this?
Responsible, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna accept the plea. 165, cashier end of the hall to your right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, all the way down. Thank you. Whitfield, David Ray Whitfield the fourth, 25F24. 4426. How you doing, Mr. Whitfield?
I'm doing okay, how you doing?
Good. Your name?
David Ray Whitfield.
You're gonna plead the impeding, right?
Yes.
Responsible or not responsible today? Okay, I'm going to accept the plea 165. Cashier under the hall to your right. Good luck.
I have it there.
You too. Jamie Renee Moran, 25B148643. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
What are you, 16, 17? You backed up? You caused damage? Who's this, your sister?
Yeah.
I cannot get over how much you guys look alike. That's just ridiculous.
I get that a lot.
I'm sure you do. All right, you're gonna plead to impeding, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Minor damage to vehicle crash. All right, 195. Be careful, please.
But, also, Your Honor, is it possible to not have my probation rescinded?
You don't have probation. I'm not putting you on probation. You mean with the Secretary of State? I don't have anything to do with that.
Oh, okay.
I don't have one thing to do with that. Okay? I'm sorry. Be careful. Good luck. Have a good day. Thank you. Rice. Nolita Rice. Nolita Wileen Rice. 25W838904. When did you show up?
I've been here.
Did you meet with the department rep?
I did.
Oh, you just want an informal. I see. Right? I see.
August 14th at 9:45.
No, there, you know impeding traffic has 0 points, right?
There were no signs on that road and I'm not supposed to come around here. And I told that cop, I'm driving a Tesla and the Tesla was malfunctioning, you know. So
They got you driving 41 in a school zone of 25.
I'm not from around here. I don't know the area. I told the
You
officer.
can't drive 41 in a subdivision, ma'am, in any
Gotta
city.
be some signage.
No.
No signage.
All right, well, you know,
There's some signage.
no.
And my
no.
car registered, my
I don't care if you want a hearing, that's up to you, but, she was initially defaulted, why?
I'm on disability right now, I'm away from my job, and, sometimes, it causes confusion, and I have confusion with the dates, so my apologies there.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna set aside the default judgment, but I will set it for a motion, we're gonna set this for motion to set aside default judgment and informal hearing on that day, okay?
Okay, what date?
We're gonna give you that in one moment.
All right.
So we're setting motion to set aside default judgment, Lisa, and informal hearing. And we're gonna do it for August the 14th. And that's gonna be at what time?
9:45.
9:45. You can go down the hall, we'll give you a paper notice. Subdivision, you don't need signs. You can't drive 41 in a school zone. I'm just telling you. You do what you want, ma'am. You just do what you want. Good luck. Ashley Deshana Sullivan, 25F244-350. Okay. And this is going to be a plea. Your name, ma'am?
Ashley Sullivan?
You're gonna plead to impeding, right?
Yes.
You're gonna dismiss the disobey traffic control device to that charge, responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
To impeding. I'll accept the plea 165, says you need time to pay. How much time?
Yeah, it's just as much as possible.
Do you work?
I do work, I'm a single mother. I not really had a bad driving record ever.
Can you do $25 each week?
I have nothing today.
And I'm not saying today.
But I guess I can.
$25 due each week beginning on August the 29th. How's that?
Okay.
If you don't have the money, you call the court, we'll go on Zoom, or you come in here on or before the due date, 8:30. I'll be glad to give you an extension, all right?
Great.
Good luck.
Thank you.
John Joseph Goggin III, 25F244202. Your name?
John Goggin III.
All right, you're gonna plead to impeding, right?
Yes,
To that charge, responsible or not responsible?
responsible.
Plea is accepted, default judgment is set aside, $200. You can go down the hall and take care of that. I realize you got your bond. Just go down and deal with them down there, okay?
Down the hall to the right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank you. All right, Gonzalez, Jamie Elizabeth Gonzalez, 25W839106, defendant failed to appear, default judgment centered. Ashley Minta Cahosid Adams, 25W839076, default judgment. Kingsway Transport, 25W839024, A and B, default judgment. On both of these. And I'd save myself some time. Find out who the president is if you can, Lisa, or have somebody call Kingsway. Tell them if they don't pay these, we're gonna show cause the president, okay? Do I have anything else down there? Hand them up, I'll take care of those. I'll get these people out of here. People against Wisniewski. Sandra Lou Wisniewski, 25F244363. Could I have Michael Smith seated at the table? My right, your left. Ma'am, come on up to the podium, state your name.
You sent me to the table?
Right there.
Right there, in front of me.
All right, to that charge of impeding, you're gonna plead to, right? Responsible or not responsible? 165 is your total, original charge dismissed, you're all set.
Just to let you know too, your father married my husband and myself 47 years ago
You're
in
kidding.
his courtroom. And we're still together.
That's great, 1978.
78.
One of my friends just sent me a ad of him when he was running for reelection in 1978. Crazy.
Yeah, we got pictures.
And I can't believe it's 47 years now. I mean,
know.
where's time going? I was in college back in 78. He wasn't even in diapers yet. You.
I'm five.
Take care.
Have a great day. Thanks for sharing that. Michael Ray Smith, 25F244361. Come on up to the podium, please. And tell me your name, sir.
Michael Ray Smith?
You're gonna plead to impeding, right?
Yes.
Responsible or not responsible?
Responsible.
Plea is accepted, 165. You can go down the hall and take care of that. Wish you well.
Is that any points?
No, it's 0 points.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day. Good luck. Where's his file? What's your name, sir?
My name is Sylvester. Right? I don't know that it's never. I don't know. I don't know what is it.
Spell your last name.
Guido Bagnon Sylvester. GDEDOS1EESTR.
Okay, slow down. Do we have anybody on the docket? Do you have your notice? Let me see your notice.
His last name is Bagnon.
Bagna?
He's a 9:45 rep hearing with Flat Rock.
Okay, is Flat Rock still here?
Did you talk to an officer?
Let's see if we can't get Flat Rock, I don't know where they are. I don't have a phone number. John, go talk to Flat Rock's department rep before he leaves, will you please? And set this man up. I think he's in courtroom number 2.
All right, let's talk about that. Judge Michael K. McNally presided over a docket that gave us a little bit of everything: quick dispositions, longer probation discussions, and a few moments of unintentional courtroom charm. From the outset, Judge McNally kept a steady, unhurried pace, making sure each defendant understood their rights and options. His style was professional and even-handed, but not so rigid that he couldn't throw in a clarifying follow-up or gently correct a misunderstanding. One of the more notable exchanges involved Nicholas Horn, who found himself back in front of the court for repeated probation violations. Horn's demeanor was a mix of candid acknowledgement and an attempt to reassure the judge he was taking things more seriously. McNally listened, asked probing questions, and weighed the competing pools of accountability and leniency. While he didn't let the seriousness of repeated violations slide, he made a point of structuring the resolution so it encouraged compliance going forward, showing a willingness to give what might be a last opportunity rather than going straight to the harshest sanction. Other defendants kept the morning moving briskly, like the driver clocked at 41 in a school zone, who insisted there were no visible signs. McNally didn't appear swayed by that argument, but he handled it without any theatrics, moving on once the point was addressed. There was also a surprisingly warm moment when a defendant mentioned that her father had officiated the judge's wedding 47 years ago. McNally's reaction was understated but genuine. It was one of those small-town court moments that breaks up the procedural grind and reminds you these hearings happen in a community, not a vacuum. Attorneys on the docket were generally prepared, though in the shorter matters there wasn't much heavy lawyering to do. The exchanges were clear, efficient, and without unnecessary sparring. No witnesses or officers made waves. Most of the cases were resolved on agreed facts or straightforward testimony. The overall courtroom atmosphere leaned calm and businesslike, with occasional flickers of levity, the kind that comes from familiarity and mutual respect rather than showmanship. McNally's courtroom isn't one where things spiral into chaos. It's a place where you get the sense that the judge, counsel, and even the defendants know the rules and expect to follow them. By the end, you're left with the impression of a judge who values order, listens before deciding, and keeps things on track without losing sight of the people behind the cases. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.